I didn't plan to disappear for 7 months. There was no announcement, no goodbye video, no explanation. I just stopped showing up. And the truth is, I wasn't okay, because while I was gone, I was learning something I never wanted to understand this deeply. What narcissistic relationships really do to you. Not just the heartbreak, not just the confusion, but the way they slowly change who you are. Part 1. What really happened? At first, I thought I was just tired. Tired of creating. Tired of talking about pain. Tired of the same stories repeating themselves. But the deeper truth? I was emotionally drained from everything I had been seeing and living through. Because narcissistic relationships don't just hurt you during the relationship, they follow you after. In your thoughts, in your silence, in the way you question your own memory. I started realizing something terrifying. Even when they are not in your life anymore, their voice still is, telling you, you're overreacting. You're the problem. You ruined everything. And slowly, without noticing, you start believing it. Not because I wanted to text them, but because I was waiting. Waiting for something that would never come. An apology, an explanation, a moment of clarity that would finally make everything make sense. But it never came, and that's when it hit me. You don't get closure from a narcissistic relationship. Because closure requires accountability, and accountability is exactly what they avoid. That was the moment I realized. I wasn't missing a person. I was missing the version of them I thought was real. Part 3. The truth about trauma bonds. This is what I learned during those 7 months. It wasn't love, it was a trauma bond. And a trauma bond doesn't feel like pain all the time. It feels like hope, mixed with confusion. One day they make you feel special. The next day they make you feel invisible. And your brain starts chasing the good version of them. Even though the bad version keeps destroying you. That's not love, that's conditioning. And the hardest part? You don't realize you're in it until you try to leave. And leaving doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like withdrawal, like your mind is screaming for something it knows is hurting it. Part 4. Why I'm back. So why am I back now? Because I realized something important. There are people still sitting in that same confusion I was in. Still replaying conversations. Still questioning their reality. Still hoping things will go back to how they used to be. And I don't want to stay silent about that anymore. Because silence is where narcissistic abuse grows the most. In confusion, in isolation, in self-doubt. And if you are watching this right now, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not crazy. You are not imagining it. And you are not alone. This channel is coming back. But not as it was before. This is love unfiltered now. No sugarcoating, no confusion, no pretending it's just complicated love. Just truth. Raw, honest truth about what these relationships do to us. And how we finally break free. And if you're ready, then you're in the right place.